Hell, that was a stressful track to enter on. Well, hello. I'm back. I gotta come up with a better intro. It's always just like, hi, what's up? I'm here. And just kind of like, okay, let's get started. I'm way too much of a, all right, let's just dive into it type. Like, I know some people have like 10, 15, 20 minute lead ups, and I usually stick to about 5 minutes, and then they'll like tell you about how they're doing and all of that, and it's like, all right, let's get into it. And here's my soda. uh, I don't know. I guess it's just my thing, and if you're watching this, then you don't seem to have a problem with it. So let's go on to what I'm drinking tonight. One thing I did change tonight is you'll notice that you don't see my microphone right here anymore. I moved it to a slightly different position, and I'm hoping that it's still picking up my voice all right. It seemed to in tests. It's more directly in front of me, but it's also not attached to my streaming machine. So I'm kind of hoping it won't pick up as much of the fan noise from my laptop. Plus, it'll be more directly in front of me, less off to the side when I'm addressing the camera. It just feels a little bit better. So tonight's soda is one that I've kind of been, I wouldn't say dreading, but a little bit nervous about. It's Cocoa Fizz chocolate soda. I can take or leave chocolate. It's kind of interesting that it's caffeine free, considering chocolate is naturally has caffeine in it. But it might not be bad. My biggest fear is that it's going to be like a creamy. Wow. Okay. The bottle is about, I'd say, 1.5 feet, 2 feet away from me. I can smell it from here. Very strong chocolate aroma. Yeah, very strong chocolate aroma, but not a bad one. Wow. Okay. That's a very strong chocolate taste. Properly carbonated, so that's good. Aftertaste isn't too bad either. It's a very, I'd say the chocolate taste is close to almost kind of like a Tootsie Roll, but with a little bit more of a dark chocolate bite. Like if there's a dark chocolate Tootsie Roll, and then they liquefied it and carbonated it. That's kind of the flavor that I'm getting here. It's not bad. But I'm not 100% sure that I'd just get this for the pleasure of drinking. Maybe that's something I should do at some point. It's sometime in the future, after I've explored a whole bunch of flavors, just go back and redo my favorites. I think that's something that I hadn't really thought of when I embarked on this, but might not be a bad idea. And then I can also keep track of the ones that were truly awful. And not just because they lacked carbonation or something, but the ones that were just like really, maybe that would be one of those self-punishing goals that people like to do. And Siren is playing with plastic or with paper packing in the background, so that's that noise. Oh no, that's Tiri. Wait, are they both playing together? Tiri's kind of in hunter mode. They like to chase each other up and down the hallway. It's really cute. I'm so glad to see that because I've heard horror stories of cats just hating each other 8 years after being introduced to each other. It took like a month before I was able to introduce Siren to the rest of the apartment. And they don't like cuddle up or anything, but they're friends, and I'm really glad to see that. All right, so first game I want to do tonight. First and second game are kind of taken. I do have requests, the request point value open, so we'll take requests tonight if any come in. But the first game I want to play tonight is Star Raider. Now, if you've been following my YouTube channel at all, this will not be new to you. Back in July of last year, I did a video for my 40th birthday and picked a game from 1979 to play. And I went with Star Raider. On the Atari 2600 version, they give you this to have buttons for like forward view, galactic map, hyperwarp, and turning your computer and shields on and off. Obviously, with the XEGS and the Atari 8-bit systems, you've got a keyboard to work with. So, I should probably have an instruction manual handy for this. Just so I know what button does what. There we go. Let's zoom in a bit. Okay, lots of control keys. Oh, I've got an aft view. Interesting. C is for computer. That's good enough for me. F for front view. G for galactic chart. Oh, there's all the keys listed. Everything else was just kind of more detailed, but all I really need is what does what. Okay, P for pause. Excellent. All right, so let's turn off the graphics. And I have to, let's see if you can actually see this, but it actually says graphics. Someone used their label printer on the top of the cartridge, but it looks like they didn't have enough room to spell it properly. So it's Graphics. No, there's room enough. They could have done that properly. Yeah, so it's just kind of amusing. Alright, pop in Star Raider. Alright, take another swig of choco soda. It's almost like you put too much chocolate in your hot chocolate. Ooh, I wonder what this would taste like with mint in it. Oh, that would be cool. Hi, Thierry. Hi. And there's Siren. Standing on the treadmill. Despite all the times that they've been sitting or lying on the treadmill, and then I turn it on. They still treat it like something to sit or lay on. All right, let's go. Nope. Button? Button? Okay. So I don't just press the trigger to start the game. Oh, right. There's a start button on the damn console. Okay. Novice mission. Yes, please. Alright, first thing we gotta do is go to the galactic chart and find bad guys. And engage hyperwarp. Oh, turn off front view. Okay, there we go. Alright. And get some speed. Galactic map. Going the wrong way. What? What? Okay. So I screwed that up. Alright, let's go down to 0 speed so I don't accidentally run into anything. Okay. Let's plot our course here. What am I what are the bad guys? Okay. So there is a task force right there. Let's see here. Long range sector scan. Oh, looks like I'm heading right toward him. Alright, let's go back to the front view. Turn on the tracking computer. So there's nothing in this sector. I want to go back this way. Warp. There we go. Okay. Okay, now we've got it. Ah. Okay. Gotcha. I don't think I have my shields up. That could potentially be an issue. Okay. Let's try this again. Hyperdrive. Whoops. No. Not hyperdrive. Galactic map. Oh, wait. What was that? Oh, thought I saw something like passing right below me. Alright. Shields up. There we go. Tracking computer on. Now let's go to the galactic map. And I think that just plots my course. Then I can go hyperdrive. There we go. Gotcha. But yeah, these graphics are really dang impressive for 1979. Oh, 3D explosions and all that. This game looks awful on the 2600. Comparatively. I'm actually kind of surprised they managed to do this at all on the 2600. Come on, get back here. Are you behind me? Nope, there you are. Get him. Gotcha. Oh, you've played a lot more than one game. I know that for a fact. There's more than one Leisure Suit Larry game out there. Ow, my shields. Got him. Okay, so friendly starbase. Let's do that, because I feel like I've taken quite a bit of damage here. So let's go hyperwarp, back to front. Whoa! I think I went right past it. There we go. Let's lower our shields. Oops. Come on. And... okay. Come on. Tell me about... starbase docking. There we go. After hyperwarping to a sector with a starbase, check the target marker. Check the range. Alright. Oh. There we go. Docking is established when the starbase is in the center of the crosshairs at a minimum distance from your ship. When 3 small windows appear on both edges, bring speed to 0. Message orbit established should be there. Huh. Okay. Whoops. Went right past it. So I think we're at the right distance. Just need to actually... ah, there we go. Okay. Orbit established. Stand by. There we go. Tonight's soda is Cocoa Fizz chocolate flavored soda. Whoa! I just looked inside the bottle and I can actually see little pieces of chocolate in there. Wild. It is very chocolatey. Okay, so let's check the galactic map. There's someone right there. So let's get out of the way first. Then hyperwarp. Turn on my shields and my computer. Whoops. There we go. Gotta protect the starbase. The Xylons will destroy friendly starbases. There we go. A little bit more. All right. Come on. Is that you? No. I don't think they've got cloaking shields. Ah, there you are. Get back here. Gotcha. Okay, 0 targets in the sector. We're all clear. Now... okay. Alright, so that is another hostile sector. So let's head there. Red alert! I think I just ran into like a meteor. Did I hit him or did I hit... Nope, I hit his torpedo. You can actually shoot down enemy torpedoes, which is kind of nice. Come on, get him. Gotcha. All right. Got him. Alright, I think we're clear. Get back to the galactic map. These guys seem like they're heading toward our starbase, so let's take them out. Yes, I have. I've been enjoying it. I love that bit earlier today. Hop, want, die! Poor Hop. But it's just such an interesting world. Just really not like much of anything else that's out there on TV for fantasy. I really enjoy it. Okay, let's go get these guys now. Well, I saw a couple of them speed past me there. It's always such a good feeling when you're able to actually, like, shoot down one of their torpedoes. Dang, that went quick. Alright, galactic map. Let's catch up to them. I really should give the PS3 Star Raiders game a little bit more of a fair shake. I only played like a couple minutes of it, just long enough to get footage for my video last July. But, I mean, I love the gameplay loop of this, and wouldn't mind more modern graphics. There we go. Okay. We're doing pretty good on energy, but since the next leap is all the way across the map, let's do that. Yeah, that's going to take a lot of warp energy, but I can dock right away, so let's hyper warp there. Slow down. There we go. Orbit established. That went a lot more smoothly. Is he gonna knock on my door? Oh, I should probably turn off my shields. There we go. Okay, go back to the galactic map. Oh, they're moving in. That's not the case with Age of Resistance. It's got a very different story, and I mean, if you've seen The Dark Crystal, then you know it's not going to end very well, which is kind of interesting because as a prequel, they can end on a bad note. you know, the resistance may not, you know, will obviously not be successful. Oh, that was pretty satisfying. So it's going to be interesting to see how they bridge that gap. And also the path to it, there's been some predictable stuff, but for the most part it's, again, a very unique world. And I've just been really digging the world building. Oh, get back here. Well, I mean, the Muppets have always been, you know, aside from stuff like Sesame Street and Fraggle Rock, the Muppets have always been a bit more adult focused. You know, even Labyrinth, I'd argue, wasn't necessarily for kids. Okay, I don't know what just happened there. But we're almost done. Got one more fleet to take out. There it is. Or one more patrol group, I should say. There we go. Come on. I will admit, though, that if you can't get past the Uncanny Valley aspect of the puppets, it will probably ruin your enjoyment of it. But if you can get past that, it's really good storytelling. Woohoo! Starfleet to Star Cruiser 7. Mission complete. New rank is Ensign. Class 2. I just took out an entire enemy fleet for you, and the best you can give me is Ensign Class 2? Plus, another thing to keep in mind is because it's a, I want to say 10 episode Netflix show, they can do a lot more with it than if it's just a 2-hour video, a 2-hour movie. And they definitely do that. Another aspect that might appeal is all of the Skeksis are voiced by like famous people. It's kind of hilarious. The scientist is voiced by Mark Hamill. You'll pick that out instantly. The Chamberlain is voiced by Simon Pegg. The Gourmand is voiced by Harvey Fierstein. The Emperor is voiced by Jason Isaacs. It's just every one of them were names I recognized. It was kind of awesome. Okay, so I wanted to start with Star Raider, or Star Raiders, as it's also known, because I have one more game to unwrap, and that's Star Raiders 2. The future of the Atarian Federation is in your hands. Chut, the evil... Well, I'm going to wait to read this until I, get things situated here. So, hold on. Okay, so I've got a sealed copy of Star Raiders 2 here. Chut, the evil mongrel Xylon Master, plans to destroy the Atarian Federation's Silos 4 star system. He commands an awesome Xylon Master force supported by the Super Xylon attack bases. He has sights set on the planet Terrace, and who knows from there. So, yeah, general, you know, only you can save the universe type of claptrap. But hey, it's shiny, still in its plastic. Not for long. Okay, let's find a safe place to open this up here. That should do. It's only a very small incision here, but I don't want to risk cutting the box any more than I already have. Yes, only you can prevent space fires. No, did this decide to stop doing the starfield thing? Give me my starfield. There we go. I don't know where Terry is. Ah, come on. There we go. Okay. And there goes the plastic. Box is a little bit dented, unfortunately, but you know, it smells like fresh cardboard, which is kind of awesome. So this one, I'm not going to have to go searching online for a instruction manual. Oh, that's beautiful. All nice and clean. Completely new cartridge. Yep. Let's just throw that in really quick. Ooh, look at that. We actually have planetary graphics now. Wow. The manual is in plastic wrap. Jeez. Music is something new. Okay. Well, we'll see if this runs, because it requires a minimum of 48K of memory and 16, and I only have 32K. That's like when we did that self-test, only 32K came back good, so we'll see how this goes. I'm going to be taking this to Matt to have him look at fixing the memory tomorrow night. So, or not tomorrow night, Wednesday night. Tomorrow night's Ant Stream night. Okay. There's a lot to this. I actually have to defend the star system. And make progress to actually attack theirs, which is kind of interesting. Okay. Put that back in its plastic for now. Well, no, actually I should keep it out just in case I need it. Put the box back here. Okay. Difficulty level 1 sounds good to me. Get him! Get him! Man, up and down only seem to be, like, speeding me up and slowing me down. It doesn't seem to be, like, going up or going down. At least not in relation to the, Oh, I've got an overheat thing on my, Oh, come on. On my blasters. Those are impressive explosions. Is there a galactic map here? Can I pause? Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. Energy level, blah, blah, blah. Surface Star Burst magazine. That sounds like fun. Tactical scanner, pulse cannon, temperature bars. Oh, I do have shields. Oops, should have turned those on. Okay. There's my ship. Shields on. Okay. Press the space bar and that'll show the star system. Oh, and I can pause while I'm in that menu. Good. Alright. So there's the star system. Xylon squadrons are the flashing lights there. No, they don't. And while they look like TIE fighters, this game was actually more inspired by Battlestar Galactica. Which is kind of interesting. Okay. So, space stations are the red blocks there outside the outermost planet's orbit. Actually, you know, here, I'll paste this again. I actually went over this in a way back episode of on my YouTube channel back in July of last year. I didn't play Star Raiders 2 because I didn't have it at the time, but I did play Star Raiders and went into a little bit of the history of it. Because that game came out the same year I was born. Let's see here. Okay, Procyon star system. Large white light with 3 smaller lights in the upper left-hand corner of the star system. Okay. Oh, okay, so that takes us to another star system. Got it. Circle around the planet Terrace shows your present location. Okay. Nice. I actually turned off the soda choosing thing just as a temporary thing, because I kind of intentionally wanted to have the chocolate tonight, and then I've got tomorrow night's drink chosen ahead of time. Then when I come back, I'll set it back up again. Readout box at the bottom of the chart tells the planet's name, characteristics, status of existing cities. Okay. This information is your guide to action. You must wipe out the enemy ships to protect your cities and the Federation. The Liberty Star can warp to these locations: planets and moon of the Celos 4 star system, Xylon squadrons in the system, space stations for fueling and repairs, okay, and the Procyon star system. So basically I need to take out all of the invaders and then go to their star system and take them out. Okay. Okay. So the next... They kind of laid this out in an interesting linear fashion. Like, it's not just an info dump. It's kind of in a getting started, almost like a tutorial type of thing, where it's like, okay, here's what's on this screen. Now hit the space bar. You'll be on this one. Press P to pause. And now here's what this and this and this are. You can do this and this and this here. Now go ahead and take yourself to another part, and then take yourself to other areas. And then the next section is warping to Procyon. So, you know, I can safely say, all right, I kind of have an idea of what I need to do right now. And then once I've done that, I can warp to Procyon. So let's unpause and go to the Xylon Squadron. There we go. Oh, shields up. Okay, there we go. Enemy in range. I don't feel like this is as maneuverable as the first game was. But the graphics are definitely better. I mean, this was, what, 9 years later, I think? Uh-oh. Hey, stop jinking around. Get back here. Let me destroy you. Stop it. Oh, this is frustrating. Oh, fine. What? What just happened? Okay, yep, I think we ran into a memory corruption here. That doesn't shock me. Because, I mean, in the areas where $15 an hour is minimum wage, it costs a lot more than that to get a decent apartment, and apartment prices have gone up a lot since the housing crisis because people are like, why should I even bother getting a house? So, yeah. Alright, so that was unfortunate. I'll have to play this again after I get my XEGS repaired. Okay. I'm just going to pop the video easel back in for a moment. Ah, there we go. That is so shiny. And that was fun, too. But yeah, and then, you know, if you've got a bunch of people making more than, I mean, it costs more to get an apartment in an area where the pay is higher because they know that people can afford it. So if the pay ends up going higher, the cost of rent is going to go higher. I mean, it's just economics. Oh, come on. How are these supposed to work? I mean, is this supposed to be, like, up a little bit? Oh well. Let's just kind of put this back in, and I'll just let the cartridge drop into the box. Well, yeah, and, you know, part of the reason I got the XEGS is because it has the maximum amount of memory that, you know, any Atari 8-bit game would ever use. It's got 64 kilobytes of memory. But if 32 megabytes of that memory is bad, it's not going to help. From what I've read, though, it's not a proprietary sort of memory, so it shouldn't cost too much or be difficult to find. So, not too big of an issue. But it might be best for me to stay away from the other XEGS games for now. You know what? I only have one other cartridge. Okay, so this was shrink wrapped after the fact. It's Eastern Front 1941, which is on my list of games for the XEGS, but I'm not 100% sure. It's really tough to figure out whether it's actually an XEGS game or just that they're just counting the Atari 8-bit cartridge. Really don't know. Yeah, that got her attention. Hi. She was laying under the blanket on the couch. Come here. Yeah, come here. I'll let you nom on it. Yes, mew. Why is this your favorite toy? Why is this your favorite toy? Why? Uh-oh. She's carrying it away. Okay. So, while Thierry works on the wrapping plastic, you know, come on. So these cartridges are kind of weird. They've got this protector on the bottom that I'm not entirely sure how to defeat to get to the actual cartridge contacts to see if it needs cleaning. No. Okay. Well, I'll need to... I might take this... Well, okay, this one has a very obvious screw on the back, so I might be able to actually open this up. But I think I'm going to take the games that haven't worked with me to Matt's and see if he can poke at them as well. Yeah. Let's see if Defender will work. There we go. Awesome. Okay. One player easy. Sounds good. 1982. Oh, this is so much better than the friggin' 2600 version. 2600 version, you can't even see your ship most of the time. Because after you fire, it just blanks out everything on that line. Plus, you don't really have the, the radar up top. Ah. You know what I'm kind of tempted to do? After playing this a little bit, I'm kind of tempted to play some Resogun. I mean, I know it's not Atari XEGS focus, but it is Defender for all intents and purposes. And I don't think they've even really shied away from their comparisons. Because, I mean, that was Housemarque's thing for the longest time, was basically making updated versions of classic arcade games. Well, yeah, I know. One thing I was planning on doing at some point in the future was a series on arcade ports, or arcade games brought to home consoles. And I've also brought up a couple of times stuff like, you know, Resogun equals Defender and Super Stardust equals Asteroids. In fact, I made that a fairly big focus in the intro to my video when I was playing the Next Machina beta, which was basically like Robotron. Ah. Did I save him? I'm not sure if I did. Oi! A-hole. Is that like a boss or something? Oh, that's right. I've got, like... Isn't there like a screen clearing super bomb thing? I mean, I see the little icons by the side of the map. Yes, hi. You already got the wrapper. She just reared up on the little platform I've got the XEGS on and was nosing at the cartridge. Dang. Okay. Pretty sure there's some sort of super bomb to trigger. But I basically only have one trigger button. Hold the joystick so the red button is in the upper left corner. Jeez. Back when you actually had to tell people how to hold the joystick. Escape key is paused. Ah, the spacebar is the smart bomb. And almost any other key is hyperspace. Interesting. I haven't poked at that yet. Yeah, I knew that there was. I just couldn't... I just didn't know how to trigger it. Okay. So, we've got hyperdrive. What? Well, that wasn't nice. What hit me? There we go. Alright, bring on wave 2. You know, this game isn't as colorful as it could be. Or at least as it is in the arcade. Come on. Get them all. Alright. Bomb. There we go. That's how I wanted to... That's what I was waiting to use my bomb for. It's that dang tracking UFO. Now, I remember playing this a fair amount on the Commodore 64, and I think it was properly colorful there. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead. Boom. What? I was supposed to win! That's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom! There we go. Oh, I got an extra life back. Yay. Dang. Oh, that didn't take long. That was definitely an interesting flavor. Chocolate soda. Nah, I'm gonna stick with retro tonight. I would like to go through. Maybe I'll like take a night at some point, and or maybe even make that a focus event where I just play like Defender and Resogun and Asteroids and Super Stardust and Robotron and Nex Machina and all stuff like that. I didn't see anything hit me. Caught him. Ah, and then I died. Woohoo! Wave 2 complete. Boom. Just seemed like the right thing to do. Should have used another one there. Oh, that's right. Start. This is a very satisfying game, though. The sound effects are... Sound effects and explosions and stuff like that. Good stuff. Especially for 1982. Come on. There we go. Dang, I can't just hold down my trigger button. That would be really nice, especially if I was using a regular controller. Because that button's a pain in the rear. Ah. Well, at least I took them out. Respect my sacrifice! Save the last humans. No, you don't. Oops. Sorry, dude. I was meant to save him! Alright, wave 2 complete. And bam! Ah. Woohoo! Another extra life. Good stuff. Get him! There we go. And bam. Dang it. Oh, okay. I'll take it. I'm really hammering on that space button because it's such a reach. Bang. And I have to do it quickly usually. Oh, wave 4 complete. Nice. Oh, I'm doing much better this round. And let's clear that. Dang it. Get him! Get him! Ah, I knew I was in trouble there. What in the world? Why were they going for me? They're usually going for the humans. Hey, wave 5 complete. Ah, I turned around just slightly too soon. Shredding them. Man. Oh, crap. Ah, moved right into that one. That was a good round. I'm kind of pleased with how that went. 66,400, not bad. I'm not gonna get any world records here, but I'm pretty pleased with how that went, especially considering how I started out. You know, if I actually had a mind to excel at games rather than just play as many as I possibly can, I could probably do okay. It's just, for the most part, I have so many games I want to experience, and taking so much time to just focus on one game to the point where I can, play it really quickly and shrink the amount of enjoyment I get out of it, I don't know. I have nothing against speedrunners. They are fantastic to watch. The technical expertise they have to get into is just impressive. That is not for me. So I'm going to keep playing games that I just want to play the game, no matter how good or bad I am at it. Yeah. I am not good at Pac-Man. But I want to play Pac-Man. And this is a superior port to the Atari 2600 game that came out later. This came out before the shit show of the 2600. At least I'm pretty sure it did. Let me just double check here. It's just a matter of finding the right wiki page. Pac-Man variations. No, they don't really have it on this page. Either way, I mean, this had to have come out around the same time, and it's just so much better. Like, I'd say this is pretty close to Arcade Perfect. I mean, the ghosts don't have eyes. But, I mean, they're ghosts. What do they need with eyes? They sense the location of Pac-Man out of pure, unadulterated hatred. Because he is the one that separated them from their physical form. And Pac-Man, I mean, he's haunted by these ghosts of his past, and all he can do is take the pills to make the bad guys go away. And even then, most of the time it doesn't help, just until they get that, one right dosage that just manages to give him the power he needs just for that short amount of time. But then it just goes back to normal, and all he's got left is his wife, his 2 kids, you know, Pac-Man Jr. and Baby Pac-Man. Really, Pac-Man is a tragedy. Okay, there we go. Right? And again, it just boggles my mind that the Atari 8-bit systems predate the Atari 2600, but just outclasses it in every way, shape, and form. If they had built their home console line around this hardware, they would have dominated a lot more than they did. Oh, you dicks. Ingest a satchel of Richards, all of you. There we go. Woo! The aspect ratio is just a little too wide, but pff, I don't think anyone would have given a shit back then. I don't think aspect ratios were even really a thing most people were aware of until widescreen TVs came out. Like, they didn't even really likely think of it very much when they were looking at a movie that had to be letterboxed or panned and scanned on SD TVs. Alright, there we go. Cleaned up that corner. Let's go and get this. There we go. By the way, welcome Retro Nick. Always nice to see you again. Our paths don't seem to cross very often, but that just makes the occasional reunion that much sweeter. Ooh, an orange. There we go. I've got a video coming up on a... I hesitate to call it a Pac-Man clone. Because it's a Pac-Man clone only in the very basic sense. They do a lot more different stuff with it. And it actually came out before the Atari home console ports of Pac-Man. But it's Casey Munchkin for the Odyssey 2. It's really good. Like, it's got randomized levels and the dots move around. And they move faster and faster as you eat more of them. There's only 12 dots per stage. But they move around faster and faster to the point where eventually they actually end up moving as fast as your character does. So you have to start trying to head it off. The ghost house in the center actually is a box that rotates. So the ghosts can come out of the center in any one of the cardinal directions. And there's a level editor. On freaking Odyssey 2, there's a level editor for Pac-Man clone. You couldn't save, but it was still really cool. And then the sequel, Casey's Crazy Chase, actually has speech built in. It uses the voice module. Game over. That was really good for like my first time playing regular Pac-Man in way too long. I love playing Pac-Man 256. That's just a lot of fun. I've got it on the PS4 and I think I've got it on Steam too. And it fits how I work with Pac-Man a little bit better because there's gradual progression. Yeah, I'll be getting my Odyssey 2 back on Wednesday night. Needed a little bit of repair work. I really wish there was a little bit more to these older console, a little bit more to the games on these older consoles, because I love playing them, but it's hard to stream for any appreciable amount of time without burning through a ton of games. I was hoping I'd get there first. It's like I've been doing 4, 5, 6 games a night on the XEGS. And these games tend to be a lot more complicated than anything the Odyssey 2's got to offer. Yeah, I know. And that's the thing is, back in the 80s, you didn't care. A, you didn't know any better, and B, you didn't have any better. It was all still so new. Of course, we also didn't have any way to really play video games for mass entertainment either. So we didn't have to worry about this kind of thing. But I've got so many fun old consoles that I'd love to show off. It's just really tough. I think the formula that I've been doing the last couple of weeks of just playing a bunch of random games and opening it up to crowd control, as it were, might be the best way to do it, with a handful of exceptions. Rescue on Fractalus was pretty interesting. This really feels like one of those games that you just kind of have to turn your brain off to play properly. Oh, hey, extra life. Nice. Nope. Dang it. Well, that extra life didn't last very long. Whoa, no, 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 no. Dang it. Another fun, I do still have plans to do, like, big, long, live streams when I complete my Atari 7800 and Odyssey 2 collections. You know, and in that regard, you know, I'm just playing through the library anyway, and 15 minutes a game is still going to take several hours. Ah. Like, I think 15 minutes a game is going to take 15 hours for each of the libraries. So, you know, I've got those plans for when I finally complete those collections, but the last couple of games are just bitches to find. Just absolute horse. Okay, let's switch to another one. We'll stick with the arcade stuff here. Ooh, I've got an idea of how to close out the night, though. Okay. Galaxian. This isn't closing out the night, by the way. I still have about an hour and a half. I've got, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 more games after this one. Okay, I could probably get through all of them. Or 5 more games. So let's see here. 6 total games left. 150 minutes. Or no, 90 minutes. So yeah, about 15 minutes a game. Perfect. Okay. Keep forgetting I have to press start on the freaking console. Hooray for Space Invaders with color. This really is a halfway point between Galaga and Space Invaders, isn't it? Oh yeah. Again, I love this console for what it is able to do. Especially considering it, like the original Atari 400 came out in, what, 1977, I want to say? Not 100% on that, but it was late 70s. Oh, I can hold the button down. Yay! Come on. Got him. I do have plans for a return to the Garcade and streaming from the Garcade again in the near future, so we'll get actual arcade goodness. Dang, it just kind of swarmed me there. Game over. I was playing some pole position last night, and that looked really good, too. Everything except for the car. I mean, the explosions and the road and scenery graphics, everything looked great. But the cars still kind of looked like ass. There we go. Dang. So I think the 4740 is the high score? I'm not sure. Dang. They're just out for blood, aren't they? Just a steering wheel for that doesn't just do the 2 1/4 turns, that you can just kind of... Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, one of my favorite arcade games is Hot Rod, and that's like part of what you need to do to excel at that game is to just spin the wheel and stop it at the right moment. Ah. Yeah, well, I think Off-Road and... Dang. I think Off-Road and Hot Rod shared some DNA. I enjoyed both of them. In fact, the initials I put into arcade games, the way I chose them was I was playing Off-Road one time and didn't want to put my actual initials in because it just spells out eh. And so I just spun the wheel, hit the button, spun the wheel, hit the button, spun the wheel, hit the button. Came up with BEK, and that's what I use now. I mean, everybody does ass or poo or whatever. I wanted something that was sort of uniquely mine. Because, I mean, you never know whose ass it is that got on the top 10 chart. Oh, right. Dang it, why couldn't they just make it so you could press the button on the controller to start a game? Ah. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm using the Atari 7800 European controller. It just feels a lot more natural. Rather than the joystick. Come on. Gotcha. Stand still, dang it. All of your friends are dead. Do you want to join them? Hold still and I can help. Well, at least there's no sort of time limit here. I can mostly just take my time and evade carefully. Which does, off-road or this? Dah. Oh, that was threading the needle right there. That wasn't. Oh yeah, I think I see what you're talking about there. Who knows, maybe Rare was inspired by this. Bah. You'll not take me alive, you crazy alien beasties! Ah. Come on. Almost got it. There we go. Felt like it was taking forever for that last shot to travel across the screen and hit that last dude. Because there's no question it was gonna hit. It's just like, come on. Ah. Gotta move out of the way. I love the stars in the background. Oddly enough, those are really, like, I like the movement and the amount of them. It's really well done Starfield. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Nice. Yeah, it was really sad when the hot rod cabinet at Garcade broke down, and it was actually it actually did it while I was playing it. I was playing it, and all of a sudden, like, the red left the TV, and so I went over to the counter, and I'm like, yeah, it just the red disappeared, and he's like, all right, well, we'll take a look at it. And the next time I went in, it's like, yeah, the board was dying. They could probably get it repaired, but it would cost a lot, which is really sad, because again, that's like one of my favorite. If I were to buy an arcade cabinet, it would be the Hot Rod arcade cabinet that's kind of a cocktail setup, and there are actually 4 steering wheels surrounding it. It's so cool. But that would be the one that I'd buy. Unfortunately, it's like $2,000 if you can find it. All right. Let's move on to the next one. And you know what? One of the other cartridges that I've got here is Space Invaders. So, might as well. What the hell is that? Welcome back, DOS Nerd. Oh, wow. So we actually do have color. And they come out of that little spaceship thing. That's kind of wild. Gotcha. I love that the whole speed up thing wasn't entirely planned. It's just that the less there was for the hardware to render, the faster it was able to do it. So they just basically said, oh yeah, that's difficulty level. Oh, crap. Oh. I thought I had to go over and shoot the spacecraft. Turns out it was just moving down because I got to the next level. Just a little. Yeah. Okay, that's way too much of a jump in speed. Come on. I was expecting this to be more of a direct arcade port. I'm actually kind of impressed. You know, lack of color, no spaceship. I want to get that orange dude. There we go. Ah, the shadows are attacking. Ooh, got him. So I wonder what happens if it actually lands. Oh, that's my first death. I'm kind of shocked. I'm not usually this good at this game. Ah, missed it that time. Kind of trying to lead it a little bit, and that's not working. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of nightmare fuel, isn't it? Remember reading a thing about, Missile Command, how it gave the creator nightmares. Yes! Certainly hope he saw a good proctologist after that. Oh, I'm boned. Hello? Game just kind of froze on me. Reset worked, so... Okay. I don't think it was a memory lockup. Because this game is from 1980. It wouldn't be going anywhere near 32 kilobytes of memory, much less 64. Of course, I don't know what else it could be. All right, let's have another shake at that. Let's see what the options and select button do, if they do anything. Okay. So there are a bunch of different games available. I guess select is probably doing player 1 or player or 2 player. Well, let's see what game 12 does, just for the hell of it. I don't know, it seems like it's farther away. Oh, they're throwing their bolts sideways now. Oh, those jackrabbits. Okay, that actually ends up sounding like a good insult. Dang it. Gotcha. Oh, jeez, come on. Well, that time I ran out of lives, so at least I know why I can't move anything. Yes, I know, embrace our new alien overlords. No, that's a shame. Because that was a banging soundtrack. Do you have it on hand there, DOS Nerd, or should I try to find it? I'm trying to watch my stories. Leave me alone. There we go. Clips of my channel. Well, I'm sure it's in there somewhere. Oh, okay. There you go. It's one of my top 5 clips of the year. Whoops. I probably should have switched the game. Oh well. Keeps it interesting. Oh. Ah. There we go. You know, I would have thought, DOS Nerd, that this would be one of your favorites. Comes right back to the Atari XEGS, too. Blah. Yeah, there you go. I want you to have a grand mal every time you think of me. Dang it. Oh, poop. Come on, I'm saving the world here. Or at least trying. You know, next time I should actually, like, turn down the difficulty level again. That might help. Which one? The Jazz Jackrabbit one? Alright, let's try game 5 here. Okay, this is a little bit better. Gotta learn that I can't stay in one place for too long. And that running into bullets is not a good idea. Ah, almost had it. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying it. I have to say it's helpful to have even just one regular visitor that's there for almost every stream. That's why you're marked as a VIP. I don't really... I think I might have Forte as a VIP also, but... Yeah, I wouldn't curse you by making you a mod. Get him! Get! No! Dang it! No, stop! There we go. Okay. But it definitely feels better to, you know... Sure, every once in a while I'm still just talking to myself for a couple of hours straight, but... It's really helpful to even just at least have an average of one person in the channel. Yeah, I've banned, like, one person that wasn't a, well, that I don't think was a bot, but I'm not sure. Oh, come on. Phew. But yeah, I'm not big enough to get trolls. And even if I did, I'm not big enough to not be able to deal with the trolls. So, yeah. Okay, perfect timing, 10 o'clock. Got 4 more games. I'm gonna get Super Breakout out of the way. Not that big of a fan of Breakout, but I have it. Yep, player 1 up. Come on, give me the ball. Why? Am I supposed to use the keyboard? Okay, this is weird. Super Breakout, Atari, manual. Out of all the games I played tonight, I didn't think I was going to need a manual for friggin' Super Breakout. Okay. Oh, I need to have the paddle controller. Be right back. Crap, how do I get to it? I'm blocked in. Excuse me, Saturn. Uh-oh. So I got these a while ago, and I haven't unwrapped them. Let's see how long it takes for Terry to pop out from under the blanket again. There she is. Weird. So, yeah, paddle controllers. I didn't think I was going to get to haul these out. but it looks like I am. Glad I picked these up. Come on, get in there. Okay, there we go. This doesn't feel like it's in there quite right. We'll give it a shot. Okay. Not sure which one I'm supposed to use. It's actually one plug for 2 paddles. So... oh, there we go. Oh, that's way too touchy. Well, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I don't think this is reading properly. Yeah, this is kind of going wonky. I wonder if there was another one that wasn't like split into 2 like this. Because no matter how slowly I turn it, it does that jumping thing. Yeah, so that's unplayable. Well, I lucked out there. Well, that's unfortunate. I'll have to try these on my 7800 at some point, just to make sure that it's not... She's going for the plastic. You are a fiend. You are just... here. I just don't want you having, like, tiny pieces of plastic that you could accidentally swallow, okay? Alright, rest well, Retro Nick. Thanks for dropping by again. Alright, let's get this plugged back in. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright. So we're down to 2 cartridges. Let's go with Pengo next. I'm not 100% sure what to expect on this. Oh. Yee. The PCB is loose. So the cartridge was actually pressed up against the back of the housing. So it wasn't plugging in properly. Let's see if I can get it in there after all. She is a character. She's such a chill cat, too. You've got everything. I don't want you to have that piece of plastic because it's got little bits on it that you could probably separate from the rest of it. You're not going to leave me alone unless you absolutely can't get at it, so I'm closing the box. Okay. Yep, I've got the other cartridge out here, so I don't need to go back into the box. But yeah, I mean, some friends came by earlier today. She'd never seen him before, but I brought her out, and she was letting him pet her. And when infamous GM1 came by last year, he was here for like an hour before she was laying on the recliner next to him. So it's just like... she's just a really charismatic cat. I love it. Okay. Let's try Pengo. So I kind of know how I'm supposed to play this. I've just not really played it. Uh-oh. Haha, gotcha. No. Ah, it almost looks like they're tickling him to death. Yep, tomorrow night I'll be doing my Ant Stream antics. Then I'll be gone for a week. Ah, okay. I have to get all three of those together. I kind of got gypped there, though. Okay. Alright, that was useful. Ah, dang it. Poor Pingu. Noot, noot. Oh, I was looking at the wrong character entirely. Come on. Dang it. He wrecked my strategy. Dang it. I want to at least try to get to the... Oh, wow, okay. Well, this is lined up nicely. Yay! I was gonna say, I want to at least get to the second level. Okay. I guess I'm not to the second level. That was just kind of a chance that I squandered to get rid of the other enemies. Well, let's try that again. Ah, just missed. Okay, so... just trying to think... Got 2 other games to do. Yeah, from 30 to 45 and 45 to 11. Yep, that'll do it. Okay. Bah! Do-do-do! What just happened? Alright. Let's get that out of the way. Thank you. That's what I wanted. Oh, they have to all be in a row? Dang it. That's no fair. Or do I just have to squash a certain number of those guys? I think I've got... Nope, I don't. I was going to say, I thought I have this for the 7800 complete in box, but I guess not. Okay. Alright, I should be able to get all three of them in a row. Yay, bonus! Woohoo! Sparkly! Cool. Or do I just kind of have to take out all of the enemies and their egg blocks? That seems likely. No! Okay. I don't know what the timer's there for, but... Oops. I kind of ran right into that one. Game over. I'm kind of figuring out how this works. Let's see here. Atari, manual, Pingo. There we go. Okay. Smash the snow bees with ice blocks. Okay. So I figured all that stuff out. Okay, so I have to clear the screen. Okay. That makes sense. All right. Ah. Come on, let's get it. And there's 2 in a row. Alright, we want to go down this way. Break that, push that, push that. Get that out of the way. Will that stop? Nope. Alright. Well, they're all lined up, so we just need to make sure that we can push them all over. There we go. Haha. Give me those beautiful points. Oh, I cleared the screen of... Oh, I cleared the screen of bees. That's what it is. And yes, those are bees. Oops. Gotcha. Okay, this is a snow bee egg. Oh, look at that. 3 in a shot. And the last guy is kind of trapped. Nice. Okay. Gotcha. Can't remember where the other eggs were. Wow. Oh, phew, that was close. Gotcha. There they are. Oh, okay. So just want to go and get that one over there. There we go. At least I got one of them. Yay! What? I call shenanigans. That's no fair. Let's see if... Okay, let's not do advanced. Okay. I just wanted to see what the options button would do. Gotcha. Okay. Good. Whoops. Ah. He dissolved the ice that I was about to push into him. Robbed. Yay! That one went well. Yeah. 30 to 39 seconds. Pretty good. let's go down and get this. Oh, got a twofer. Nice. Whoa. 20 to 29 seconds that time. Nice. Dang it. Had my eye on the prize. And I should have been paying more attention to the bees. Wow. Don't hurt me. I am just innocent penguin. Get them both. Yeah! Cool. No, go that way. There we go. Well, I got him. That's what mattered. Okay. That, and then there's... Ah! 2 over there. That was stupid. I could have done that a lot better. Let's do one more run. Oh, come on. Oh, beautiful. Nice! Did it in under 20 seconds. There's that. There's that. Got that one done. Nope. Gotcha. Ah, I was just about to push that into him. Okay, that's fine. All right. No. Okay, go up this way. Pretty sure this was one. No, there it is. Ooh, that looks weird when they overlap like that. There we go. Dang it! No! Stay away from me. There we go. Next level. A little bit of a memory puzzle in this too, because you have to quickly remember where all the eggs are just from that initial flash. And the only time you get a reminder is when you kill an enemy. Yeah. Dang. Well, I got one of them. Ah. New high score. Yay! But that's it for Pingu. Pengo. Pengo. There it is. Not Pingu. Noot noot. Okay. One other cartridge left. I'm gonna put this in the repair category just to see if there's something that can be done about this, because I don't know if you can see, but okay, so that's how it's supposed to look. And then you can see it kind of flop down when I twist it around. Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. At least I know it works. But there's got to be something that can be done. Okay, so the last cartridge for the night is Choplifter. I liked Choplifter when I was young, but it's another one of those games that I'm not all that great at. Thought I heard something crunch when I plugged this in. It didn't make me happy. It doesn't feel like there's anything in there. Let me... I know you're not supposed to blow in your cartridges, but if there's potential for foreign matter in there, then that's a different story. There we go. Okay. That's colorful. All hail Brudebund. First sortie. This moves well. Alright, I'm just gonna go back and at least get some saved. I used to play this a fair amount on the Commodore 64. There we go. I love how they wave to you. Aw, those dicks. Sorry, guys. You weren't fast enough. Hi, Siren. Kind of weird. It almost feels like a CGA palette. Which, you know, wasn't a thing when this game originally released. Oh! Spot on with your missiles. I have to commend that shot. Okay, where's my air support? The end. No, it's not. I've got a reset button. Now, sorry I wasn't able to rescue all three of you guys, but Tank got there first. Whoa. This moves fast, too. Smooth and fast. It's kind of awesome. Aw, you dick. There we go. Ha! Now let's, Oh! There we go. Dang it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Gotta take off. Try to bomb this guy. There we go. Get up over the missiles. Okay. Come on, get in, get in, get in, get in. Whew. All right. No. Ah. First sortie, yet again. I landed right on top of that guy. Come on, there we go. I love the little bit of parallax that right there with those little things. That's unnecessary, but cool. Yay! I've saved 4 people. That's like a record for tonight. Well, at least the only one that died there was the pilot. Oh, come on. Ah, I hate those planes. You know, the tanks are enough. It would be neat if like level 1 didn't have planes. Hell, they don't even really need tanks in level 1. Just... Okay, there we go. Yeah, they should probably have tanks in level 1. This is another one that kind of got a weird PS3 release. No! It's me you want. There we go. I just kept running into trouble because the only way you can kind of change your orientation is by holding down the trigger while you push in a direction, which is also, you know, how you would normally fire and fly at the same time. Well, at least you don't need to be gentle with your landings. Alright, let's try to get some more. There we go. Now we got him. It's kind of serpentine to shake off the fighter pilots. There we go. Much better. Okay. Ah. And there's such a predictable path, too. It just always annoys me when I get hit by them because they're basically really easy to know where they're going to be and where they're going to shoot. Alright, where's the other tank? No, let's just drop here. There we go. Alright, hop on in. I think there was another dude this way. Yep. There we go. Okay. Hi, Siren. Are you causing mischief? Come on up. Come on up. That way might not be the best. Oh, come on. She usually loves hopping right up on the recliner next to me. Come on. Again with those planes. It's just really frustrating. There we go. Hey, I didn't land on top of one this time. Okay, well, took that one out. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I landed right in his line of fire. That was totally my fault. Alright. I'm going to see how far over I can go first. Okay. Why are my bombs not reaching him? Hi, Siren. Oh. Okay. Oops. Killed that one. I think I can hold up to 10. Nope. Oh, just keep loading them in. There we go. Got 15 of them in here. Too close. There we go. Awesome. Trying to handle them all on the screen at the same time. Meh. Hi. Ah, dang it. Almost had that. Like, how many more do I need to rescue in this stage? Ah, he hit me with his upper missile. Third sortie. Final one. And I got missiled again. Well, at least I saved 15 people that time. Let's go again. Well, no. Actually, let's stop and switch to the last game of the night. So the last game of the night, I don't need to use a cartridge. The Atari XEGS, if you power it up with the keyboard plugged in and no cartridge in place, it gives you a basic prompt. Like I can do 10 print, Whoops. No. This keyboard is weird. Okay, print stuff 20, go to 10, and run. There we go. Now, if you don't have the keyboard plugged in, or you hold down, I think it's the option button when you power it on. Okay, nope, that's the self-test. So let's hold down the select button. There we go. Missile command, built right into the console. So that's kind of, I mean, you get the console, you have a game right off the bat. I really miss when they did that. I loved the little snake maze thing, or like Hang On and Alex Kidd that they put in the firmware for the Master System. That was always so cool to me. And then they did the same thing with Missile Command on the Atari XEGS. Now, granted, by the time the XEGS came out, this game was like almost 10 years old. But it was still a free game, which is kind of cool. Which is kind of why I don't have a cartridge for Missile Command. Because what's the point? But yeah, the guy who originally made this game based the cities, like in early versions of this game, the cities were actually named after cities in California. And it gave him nightmares thinking about, you know, missile strikes over California. There we go. Wish I could use the trackball for this. I only have the trackball for the Coleco, though. Oh, that was close. Whoa! I'm just gonna let that one all the way on the left go. There we go. Oh no! Lost another city. What throws me off is on the versions of this where you actually have to, like, pay attention to which missile platform you're using, instead of just point and click. Oh, jeez. No! Got one city left. Oh, they took out my missile platform. Oh, nope, I guess not. Okay. Did I get... Oh, I get a city back for hitting 10,000 points. Neat. Although sometimes it's a mixed blessing because you almost kind of are happier with less to defend. I mean, it sounds awful, but this is one of those rare games that kind of gets easier the more damage you've taken. What are those? Come on. Five X points. Okay, I kind of like the black on blue. That's really neat. No, well, we're doomed. The end. And I think that's a good end for the stream too. You know what? That's a perfect end for the stream. Alright, so like I said earlier, tomorrow night will be Ant Stream Antics. And then I'm going to take next week off. And then when I come back in 2 weeks, Sunday night and Monday night, I will actually be working. I'll be playing some Sega Master System games and trying to collect some retro achievements. So, because again, I've exhausted my Atari 8-bit library, so I kind of wanted to think of something else to do. Also, kind of a clean break with my vacation next week, so we'll just kind of close out the month with some retro achievements. And that should be fun. And then next month, I will be doing a full playthrough of Shining the Holy Ark. I've been looking forward to this for a while. But yeah, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central, more Ant Stream Antics. Let's see who is streaming right now. And go and raid. Oh, Drex is playing Kid Chameleon. I gotta raid Drex. I love Kid Chameleon, and I'm the one that goaded him into playing it, and now apparently he's like really into it. So, gonna go ahead and raid him, and enjoy. I will catch you again tomorrow night.